Good morning, August 6th. And you're probably wondering, I'm walking again? Absolutely. Check out the sky. And it was raining until early morning today. Don't want to risk it. Getting caught in the rain and disrupting our ride. And I got my brolly. It's just so funny about all the stories going on of the new Filipino pride. Yep, and you guessed it, Carlos Yulo. Amazing. What a kid. Capturing 2 golds. Best time for that to happen, especially when morale is pretty low. Good job. And for that, he's rewarded. And once this gold or metal hole starts coming in, people will just get used to it, and pretty soon all this fuzz and adulation will just wear down. So this guy is very, very lucky. He should not waste his money now. If he handles it well, he's got it all good for many, many years. He'll be getting almost 100 million pesos. It's almost $2 million. Very, very good. Like he won the lottery. And with a new law, which they call the Heidelin Diaz law, that will be tax-free. How good could that be? And by the way, he'll be getting free chow or free food, lifetime, from Vikings. So he's got food, shelter. I don't know. So far, nobody's made any statements regarding clothing. So once they do, he's got everything covered: food, shelter, and clothing. Probably somebody might want to sponsor his children too, which will eventually come most likely. So if somebody sponsors that too, there's nothing to worry about. Isn't that amazing? With all of these rewards and gifts that he's getting, doesn't have any strings attached. Most likely he'll be saying just testimonials every now and then, most likely. That goes on for the average folks. And by the way, the reason why everything was so busy yesterday, especially the schools, apparently it's school opening for majority of schools. Back to chaos. Ah, the noise. Yeah. I was also about to talk about when they keep on mentioning sacrifice for these athletes. It's not a sacrifice. I mean, that's what they chose to do. They wanted to do it. Sacrifice is when you're forced to do something you don't like to do. So as far as this guy is concerned, he's just enjoying himself, and he's now being rewarded. Yeah, I'm proud of you, boy. Very good work. All the stars aligned for him in this Olympics. I mean, a lot of things can happen, especially with athletes. Injuries can happen. His mind can be troubled, psychological, because he also has some issues with his family. So, you know, a lot of things can happen. And he was able to control all of the things, and he is very lucky. Climbing this hill is always a challenge. Amazing. Especially every year you get older. Just keep going. But another funny thing with all these endorsements is that there's one doctor who promised to provide him with free endoscopy and colonoscopy for the rest of his life. Now that's what can you say about that? Amazing, isn't that? Amazing. Free endoscopy and colonoscopy for the rest of his life. Last portion of this walk. Hello. Attracting attention. That kid caught my attention. I'm trying to figure out the word wherein, golly, whenever you don't use it for a long time, you sort of forget it. That's the reason why there's a saying, if you don't use it, you will lose it. Yeah, it's a word that describes when a person promises to give something. Oh, golly. Look at that. Really, really muddy. With all this news about this Olympian or this gymnast, I wonder if there's anyone who doesn't know. It's not been catching up with news. Looks like they fixed the canal. Now it can do. There's just too many garbage. And of course the worst garbage is the one they pile up at the corners while waiting for the garbage truck. That's the thing that gets swept away. School opening. School opening. Imagine, this happened all over the metro. That's why traffic yesterday was a bit crazy. So if you want to leave, you have to time it properly. Ah, look at that. Having a form. Nice. Check that out. Pretty soon that will be operational. The way that looks, oh man, it will be 2000, huh, maybe by 2026, perhaps. Trying to see some shops here. In case you need to get something cleaned or fixed. The only problem is it can also cause traffic. And once the MMDA passes through and sees them, well, that's very unlucky. And I decided to just pass here. Been a while since I passed through this road. Let's see any changes, something new or whatever. Check this out. Look. Wow, so many choices. That is amazing. Tupad. Tutulong panghanap buhay sa ating disadvantage. D. What does the D stand for? Anyway, we'll take the steps. Can't really tell females from males anymore. Whew. Then again, probably there was also a time when that thing happened. The queue for the bus. Now that is long. But you get the benefit of complimentary. That's good. Everywhere there's garbage. Oh, okay. So no classes yet. High school. So only elementary started classes. Uh-huh. This is the Corazon de Maria. That's they started early. Here, let's go find. Panghanap buhay sa ating disadvantaged workers. So every time you see my browlie handle, I'm checking my time. A piece of the skin of my ankle or mouth, yeah, of my ankle, stripped away. It was rubbing at the edge of the my shoes. God, gotta put tape on that thing. I haven't had that for a long time. Can't imagine that didn't rain. Hi. Didn't rain. I could have ridden my bike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 floors. You wonder if they have an elevator. And why is it that they can get away with it? I should have taken a bike. Like yesterday, it was it rained until just before I was about to leave. That's why I decided to walk. It did the same thing today. And now, look, all dry. And I still haven't figured out the word when people promise to do something. I forgot what word is that. Anyway, you know what I mean. Like bird season. I'm still trying to figure out what birds those are. And I could hear the barbet. I could hear the barbet. It's gone.